Hello everybody, Alexidro here, and today I'm actually planning on doing a little bit of the Raid Beasts thing. I'm going to be playing on Fire. Yeah, I'm going to try and do the Fire Raid Beast, Water Raid Beast. I'm going to do a couple of runs on that. Basically explain what it is that they do and how you can go about fighting them. There's actually been a couple things that I've looked into on them and how they would how it would work fighting them. I'm not really like, as you can see, I don't get S's, I don't get triple S's, I don't get, all of that. In fact, I just recently was able to even acquire a B minus after constantly acquiring just averaging D's. I don't even know how I averaged the B minus. It's really odd. But the team that I was using apparently is this one, except I don't think I had Colleen. I think I had Praha at the time. But I don't know if I want to keep using Praha or not. I'm already getting a attack buff from Megan, so I don't really need another. And can't really use anybody back here. I could try Bernard for speed, but that won't help. Let's go ahead and try it with Praha, just in the event that we can get her to use her heal again, and then we'll keep going. But let's see. So we're playing the Fire Dungeon. I'm gonna go ahead and actually let them play while I explain what the Fire Rift Beast is. So what ends up happening is the Fire Rift Beast will use his Fire Minion Summoning. His Fire Minion Summoning is it summons up a bunch of bombs. All those little red orbs or those red spheres that showed up at the beginning, those are basically small bombs. And what will end up happening is the very next time that he has a chance to attack, it will detonate all the bombs onto your entire team, and it will do a lot of damage, in my opinion. It does a lot of damage to my team. I think if my team has the Megan defense buff and their full health, they might be able to survive. But if they don't have any of that stuff, it is most likely that they will not survive. So it is pretty, hit and miss with this. Now, I like what they do with the AI for this, is that they never use any of their AoE attacks until the bombs are up. So I really like how that works. Now, how do you want to go about this? Obviously, you're going to want somebody who can give you an attack buff in the event that your monsters can't take it all out in one hit, which I don't assume all of the monsters can. I mean, as you saw, my Jun and my Praha just used both their AoEs, and one of them was still alive, so Sigmaris wasted his Ice Volcano. So that actually screwed my team in that sense, because none of these have Violent except for Veramos. And as you can see, with the Megan buff, after getting hit by almost every single bomb, only one of them survived, and he barely survived. So let's go ahead and keep playing this a little bit. I don't mind refreshing. We'll play it with the same team because this team seems to work out. There was just it was just really bad RNG in the groggy state. Because if I had a defense break in the groggy state, I could have dealt more damage. But how you should go about this is you need to have monsters that have AoE. You need to have monsters that are strong enough or that can get their skills really quickly. Right now, I've got Sigmaris, I've got Veramos, I've got Mantura, I've got Praha, and I've got Megan all skilled up for their AoE skills and everything like that. And Jun is nowhere near skilled up, which is a problem. considering the fact that his third skill is like the best skill that I need, or not the best skill, but like the main skill like that I need for him to be using. And I mean, if I can't get Jun skilled up, it's gonna be a problem. But in any case, as you can see here, after having gotten the defense break and everything on that, we got 400,000 points of damage right now. Right now, I've got one healer. That's it. Just one healer. You don't need a lot of healers. You don't even need a healer, really, for this. Well, okay. You need a healer. You need at least one. Most people, actually, higher up in the tiers, actually, I think, use Hua He more often. One, because her third skill, like they probably build her on Violent. I mean, I would build mine on Violent if I could. But it seems that, well, actually mine is built on Violent. It seems that what they do is they build Hua He, Violent, and whatever else, attack, 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 or something. And it ends up being that Hua He will use Pride with Fall, kill one of the bombs, Violent proc, Pride with Fall again, kill one of the bombs, Amuse, Violent proc, Pride with Fall, and it'll keep going. Or it'll stop or whatever, but it'll possibly, either keep going or stop or do whatever. Then there's like people who choose Chasun, or people even just choose Bella on this team. I think I used to use Bella. Not a lot, but every now and again I would use Bella on this fight just to see if it would work. I also mainly did it because of the fact that I know Bella will be able to get her defense break off more often than Jun could. Because Jun isn't built for accuracy, Jun is built for attack damage. And he's built Fatal Blade right now. So, I'll go ahead and show you guys what my monster's runes are, because I'm pretty sure you guys actually haven't seen any of these runes. Because it's been a while since I've last recorded, so I never used Sigmaris back then. I didn't use Megan that much back then. I used Veramos, and Veramos has the same runes. I think before I stopped recording, I tried using Praha every now and again, but I don't think it ended up actually working out. And then I think I had Mantura, and I was trying to use him, but I also think I wasn't trying to record at that time either. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what runes I've been using on my teams, and then, do a little chit-chat about that. Killing off all of those. There we go. Okay. So, for the Fire Beast, you're going to want AoE monsters. Sigmaris has his AoE, Jun has his AoE, Veramos has his AoE, Praha, Mantura, they all have AoEs. Every single one of my monsters right now has an AoE except Megan. The only reason Megan doesn't have an AoE is because she is the attack debuff monster. She is the attack defense buff monster. She buffs my monster's attack and defense, and she's fast. So I know she's always going to have it up every now and again, more often than not. And as you can see, like, we are able, my team is able to successfully do this on occasion, constantly. But one of the biggest problems is all in the timing. Right there, my Praha could have used Daydream the turn before if she had it, and Jun would have survived. Jun would have used Sword of the Supreme Skywolf and took out most of the bombs, and then Mantura could have used Dark Blast, which would have killed off the rest of them. But let's go ahead and check our monsters right now. So here's our Sigmaris. We finally have him actually 6-starred. I think at the last time we didn't really have many 6-stars. We had Beretta, Vero, and Praha. But now we've got Beretta, Vero, Praha, Sigmaris, Megan, Kaido, you know. Not too much more. I think literally like only 3 more, but I'm working with them all. In any case, so here's Sigmaris. He's got about 2100 attack. Is that 21? No, that's 2300. Yeah, he's got about 2300 attack. And then we have his runes. He's built Rageblade. He's built Rageblade, attack, crit damage attack, all 5 or 6 star runes, blade. I need to work on this one. I think I can either I can replace it and get a different one, which I probably should, you know, like maybe attack percent, maybe some more crit damage. Obviously, I should probably try and get some speed. He's only got 100 speed. But with all of this, I've actually been pretty set with Sigmaris. He's been doing really good for me. And then we have Veramos built... Wait. Built Violent with a broken set. When did I give him a broken set? Why does he have attack? Oh, you know, I just remembered. That's probably something that I did earlier to try and fix him. To try and see a way to actually do Fire Raid Beast easier. Because I was trying to make his AoE a bit stronger. And in doing so, I kind of forgot that Veramos' second skill goes off of his HP, I believe. Yeah, the damage is proportionate to his max HP. So it's not actually... This didn't actually help him. Is that why he's got so little HP? I just realized that. I wonder how long that's been there. Honestly, I could probably throw on any rune right now that gives him a good amount of HP, and he would probably be doing better in the dungeon or in the raid battle. But I don't think I have a good rune for him right now. I don't think I do. That's a bummer. Man. Now I'm gonna be like looking through all of my runes, just trying to like find one rune that I could put there that could possibly help him. But I don't think I have one that I can use. Yeah, I need to not only go through all of my runes, but also get new runes. Oh man, I forgot to show you guys the rest of the monsters. Alright. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and check here real quick. Nothing. Okay. Monsters. So we saw Veramos, and now we're going to check out Megan. Megan, 6 stars. She's got Swift Focus. I think she's accuracy. I think it's speed, HP, accuracy. No, it's speed, defense. Speed, defense, HP. Speed, defense, HP. I remembered because I put this rune on her so that she would have like a high amount of accuracy, and it's also got a decently high substat on HP. So it works out. I like it. And she has a decent base defense anyways. So speed, defense, HP. She's rounding about 168 speed right now. And with 82% accuracy, I'm actually surprised by this, is that I see a lot of the higher ups not necessarily build her with speed. They build her with like, not necessarily speed, no, they don't build her a lot with accuracy is what it is. I've seen a lot of the higher ups with Megans that have like 30% accuracy, but I think they have like plus 20,000 HP. So obviously either I'm doing something wrong or I'm not putting on the right runes. But either way, I've got Swift Focus, trying to work on that accuracy as well as keep a standard for HP and speed and everything. And I think this set actually worked out pretty well. I've gotten really lucky with my 3 and 5 runes for subset wise. And I can show you on some of my other monsters who aren't fully runed, but they have really good 3 and 5 runes. Then we use Praha, and she's built Despair Nemesis, Speed, Defense, HP. Same as Megan. I think the reason for that is that I took away her original HP rune on the 4 slot and swapped it with the defense rune. because I was trying to make one of my other monsters who was built with despair tankier. So I ended up giving away the rune. So that's 4 of the monsters. Then we have Jun, who, like I said, is Fatal Blade. He's got about 1300 attack, 8000 HP, 111 crit damage, 83% crit rate. We have a attack, crit damage, speed. Yeah. Speed, crit damage, attack. I'm thinking about actually changing this speed rune to be attack, but I'm not sure if I want to really do that or not, because none of his abilities go off of his attack speed, so I could actually just build him attack. And I could probably just upgrade this rune too, because it would actually give me crit rate, and all I need is just a little bit more crit rate. So let's go ahead and let's power up this rune, and then we can try and work on that. I think I wanted him to have some speed, so that he would be able to move soon after Megan would. That way he would get the AoE off. But if he doesn't need to move before Megan, or if he just needs to be a little bit faster than Sigmaris, then I think it's fine. Another thing is that, oh my gosh, this is giving me nothing but HP subsets. It's not good. I'll be lucky to get the crit rate now. I mean, I'll get a good amount of attack, and I'll probably still use the rune anyways, but I'm going to be losing 4% of my crit rate, which will take me from 83 to 79. And I need to be at least like 81 to use Hua with Jun to make sure that it's like a good correlation. But it seems that we got accuracy instead. We can use accuracy. I mean, he's got 33% accuracy right now for some reason. Seems a lot of the runes I've been giving him have accuracy. So we'll remove this blade rune and we'll put on this one. And now he's got 1400, almost 1500 attack. And then the final person on the team was Mantura. Mantura was built Despair Focus. Oh, no, he's not. He's built Despair. That's where the HP rune went. Praha used to have that HP rune on there. I guess I have more Despair than I thought I did on him. There's probably a good reason for that. I just can't think of it right now. Maybe I just didn't have the rune at the time, and I didn't feel like removing one. Especially since a lot of them give like a lot of accuracy, like all of them are right now. Like this one gives 17%, this one gives 16%, this one gives 10, this one gives 7, but it also gives 15% HP. This one gives 16%, 6%. This one doesn't give HP. And this is an accuracy rune. I don't think, yeah, he's at 98%. But Mantura is actually really nice. I really like using him. And I'm planning on using him a bit more because he's very good for TOA. So let's go ahead and try Fire Beast once more with this team and just see how far we get with one rune modification. That's literally all it was, is one. So yeah, I don't reach S ranks because I don't have the best runes and my monsters aren't completely built up. But I do know that in the higher tiers, a lot of people have like Nat 5s that work with these teams. No Nat 5 is going to work with my team right now because, well, none of the Nat 5s that I have, except for Praha. And I'm using Praha mainly for her heal and her AoE. That's practically it. I'm not really trying to get a lot from her, because I know that if she hits crits, she gets bonuses, but that's about it, because she has to hit the crit. Next is the fact that there's a lot of people that actually build differently with certain things. I, for one, don't actually build monsters certain ways or don't have monsters to build correctly. I tried building Kali, and I was going to have Kali be on the fire team because she ignores defense, she gives an attack speed buff, and makes herself invulnerable for a single turn, which I thought was pretty cool. Gave everybody a lot of mobility. So every time we destroy the bomb, it deals damage to him. At the first 2,000 of damage, he goes into a groggy state. I'm not exactly sure where it goes afterwards, because the amount of damage that one person deals compared to everything else is actually a lot different. But as you can see, we average around 400,000, 500,000. Like we did 600,000 earlier. Now I'm going to talk about, well, now I'm going to talk about monsters that people have actually used, like strategy-wise and whatnot. There's actually a dungeon debate now, so pretty nice, the teams that they use. Let's see, this one, a lot of water monsters like Theomars for damage is really good. Tower, the water, Kung Fu Girl. See, I don't actually have the water one, I have the wind one. Still haven't used her. But the fact that you can always be using these attacks, I think it's if this one's on cooldown, you can counterattack with a 25% chance, and then you'll counterattack using this move, which has a chance to proc this move. So it'll go water dragon attack, and then let's say you get hit and you counterattack, energy ball into twist kick. I think is how like it can work. Like it's actually able to do that. Then they use Colleen. A lot of people use Colleen. I actually like the fact that it uses Colleen, but still, I don't. I can't. Mine's not strong enough to actually do it. This person here has got one that's, considerably strong compared to the one that I have. If we were to look at the one that I have, my Colleen is only right there pretty much. And Violent Revenge was a really poor set of Violent, by the way. So, not the best. That's the drop info strategy. A lot of the time people use Theomar, Sigmaris, Colleen, Chesson. Some people use Chesson. I don't use Chesson. I choose not to. There's Huahi. Tark is a pretty good monster for this. Julie is definitely good. Zeros is good. AoE monsters are good for this. Let's see. This person was able to get up to 4.4 million using their Fire Monkey King, their Water Chimera, Water Kung Fu Girl, Fire Sky Dancer, Huahi, Theo, and Stella. Right? Stella? Yeah, Stella. What's Stella's third skill? Attacks an enemy, decreases attack bar by 10. Number of strikes will increase up to 7 times according to your attack speed. Attacks the enemy, leaves a chance of branding. There's something we like. Okay, so another thing about the fire groggy state. If you have a monster with branding, like Fire Ninetails, Stella, any of them really, you can actually use them to your advantage. Get a defense break on the groggy state, get the branding effect on the groggy state. You can maximize on your damage. Make sure you get your attack buffs. You can maximize on how much damage you can actually deal. And it's very nice. So, with all of that, guys, I'd like to say thank you for watching. This was the Fire Dungeon, the Fire Rift Beast Dungeon preview, or not necessarily preview, but review. and just a little like insight on what you can do about it. Just build a lot of AoE monsters, like maybe 2 AoE if you need to, 3 AoE, 4 AoE, 5 like I do. That's only because my monsters are too weak and I can't get them to work right. I can't deal a super amount of damage at one time. That's why I have Sigmaris to do that, but he's not able to deal that much. And I mean, it just gets even harder after each groggy state, so. But in any case, thank you all for watching. This was the Fire Raid Beast review, and I will be streaming tomorrow at whatever time that I am. I'm going to be doing it on my other YouTube channel, and you should be able to check it out in the link down in the description below. So go ahead and leave a comment on something that you would like me to do, and then just come back for more. Have a good night.